Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here, man. So a crazy trade happened last night. Up here in the Eastern time zone, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning or something like that. James Harden has officially been traded to the LA Clippers. I think we all kind of saw it coming in due time. But yes, I'm happy that it happened sooner rather than later because it's not going to plague up the NBA season, with another like drama-filled storyline. Like, we just don't need that this season, man. We're just up here enjoying basketball and all that good stuff. So before we go to the NBA game reaction and everything, let's check out this trade, guys. If I could please also ask for you to leave a like on this video and subscribe if you're new to the channel, because I want to hit 300k subscribers. It's like my short-term goal, man. So please do that for me. Thank you so much. So the final trade is the Clippers receive James Harden and PJ Tucker, which low-key is a nice little fit for the Clippers, in exchange for Nicholas Batum, Marcus Morris, Robert Covington, KJ Martin, and draft picks. So when it comes down to it, I think the big get here probably has to be the draft picks, right? But at the same time, like you have some serviceable. I'm trying, Philadelphia. I really am, man. I feel bad for your fan base, and I feel bad for Joel Embiid. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say about it. Okay, I'll probably say a little bit more. But okay, so let's talk about the Clippers first. So James Harden, I still think he has a lot of basketball left in him, man. Like, he's 33. Looking at his stats and everything going into last season, 21 points, 11 assists. Has been averaging 10 assists per game for, since 2021 here. And I don't know, man. I just think, like, him next to Westbrook, obviously we saw a little bit of that, back on the Houston Rockets and everything. And I think between James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, and Paul George, you're going to get a full load every single game. You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I mean by that? Like, somebody will be playing at all times, which is definitely a good thing. 39% from three last season, like, it seems like a good fit. Now, I guess what I'm kind of hoping for, let me pull up Russell Westbrook real quick here, man. There's a few things that I kind of have to point out. Okay, Russell Westbrook on the season, 11 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists per game, shooting 50% from 3, but it's a very low sample size and everything. But it's like, I'm a little concerned with Russell and Harden playing together. I almost wonder if they're better off starting like a Bones and having Russell come off the bench, just because, like, Harden and Russell are both two guys that I still think needs the ball in their hands. I mean, I guess you can maybe try James Harden playing off ball, but do you really want to do that with the guy that led the NBA in assists last season? I don't really know if that's the case. But yeah, obviously, Kawhi and Paul George out there too, man. So it's gonna be interesting. I'm going to assume, maybe like a little low-key story note here is you would assume that Kawhi probably goes to power forward, right? Unless they decide to bring Russell off the bench, because that way it doesn't disrupt, just the chemistry too much. You have Harden at the point guard spot, Paul George at the 2, Kawhi at the 3, and then maybe you go PJ Tucker at the 4, you got Zubac at 5. Maybe something like that is kind of like my low-key opinion right there. But okay, so also looking at it from the 76ers side of things, I mean, Batum's got to be on his last leg. Like, he'll be somebody that goes out there and, gets you 7 points a game and maybe plays a little bit of defense. That's about it, though. Marcus Morris, what has Marcus Morris been doing lately, man? I haven't really heard that man's name in a few years now. Hasn't he had, like, injury issues and stuff, too? Yeah, Marcus Morris, 11, he hasn't played at all this season. 11 points last year. I mean, he'll be a piece. He'll be fine. Robert Covington brings that toughness. He was nice on the Sixers years ago. KJ Martin, good young piece. And then obviously draft picks too, man. So, I mean, in the end of the day, it wasn't a great scenario for the Sixers in the first place. I mean, who'd they give up in the Ben Simmons trade to get Harden? Was it just Ben Simmons or was there other stuff, man? Because I don't know. It's just, I don't really know how to feel about it. I feel like the Western Conference, I gotta look at the Sixers roster. I'm sorry, I'm just getting discombobulated here now. I'm trying to think of a scenario where Joel Embiid doesn't end up as a guy that's putting up these crazy MVP numbers this season. but then it doesn't lead to much. But then again, Tyrese Maxey's averaging like 30 plus a game on the season. Just won NBA Eastern Conference Player of the Week. So, I mean, if he's ready to break out, you add some toughness around them, you still got Tobias out there, knows the system and everything, then maybe it'll be okay. It might be okay. I think Tyrese Maxey, though, the weight of Philly's world falls on his shoulders, man. I'm just going to say that. Like, Joel Embiid, we know what to expect, but if Tyrese is ready to step up, and I think he is, it might be a good place. But as far as checking out NBA games from last night, so there wasn't really any great games that I was seeing. I just looked at the scoreboards, but also the NBA footage that I normally use from the league. It's all discombobulated. It's not all there, so I don't want to react to half the games. So we're going to do like a quick standings update on the season, man. If there was a particularly interesting storyline from last night that happened besides the trade that happened with your favorite team, let us know in the comment section below, man. Let us know who went off. Let us know if somebody did good, bad, whatever it may be. So we can all stay educated and keep up with basketball that we all love up in here. So we got the Celtics on a 3-game winning streak, man, starting the season 3-0. Pacers looking fantastic. They were on a 1-game losing streak. So are the Magic, but two really good young teams. Bucks, I know that, yeah, because they didn't play last night. They played the night before, I believe, and Damian Lillard struggled quite a bit. Philadelphia on a 2-game winning streak, which shows a lot of promise that they did that without James Harden. And now you add in some grit and grind players, it could be interesting. My Detroit Pistons, we lost to the OKC Thunder game last night. I didn't get to watch the game, for one, the lines were on, and two, the Bally Sports app was down. People were ticked, including me, but we lost, so it makes it sting a little less up in there, man. Bulls on 2-2, Hawks 2-2. Cleveland's on a 2-game losing streak? You can't be all having that. Brooklyn Nets, Hornets, Knicks, Wizards. Yeah, Heat are 1-3. They've been playing a lot of games early on. Raptors 1-3. And then Denver's looking like, a well-oiled machine up in here. Dallas 3-0. Dallas, I did say that, I thought Derek Lively was really going to be something this season. Maybe not right away, but he's turned out to be a really good, 19-year-old center, man. We got a lot of young centers up and coming. You look at him, you look at Duran. Golden State Warriors on a 3-game winning streak. OKC just beat my Pistons. Suns 2-1, although they haven't been at full health already. Yeah, I mean, this early on, it's going to be a lot of balance. You tend to look at, like, who's at the bottom, like, who's really struggling. You would say the Heat, you would say the Raptors. Grizzlies 0-4, definitely missing, Ja Morant and everything, missing Steven Adams, a lot of injuries early on for them, suspensions, but it's fine there. And then as far as the games that happened last night, for my own curiosity, here we go. This is kind of a nice way to look at it when it's not like any crazy games. Celtics 126-107. Jaylen Brown dropped 36. Wow, good for him, man. Bulls, Pacers, Vooch, the double-double, crazy double-double. Tyrese with the 13 assists. You love to see it. Nets, Hornets, Cam Thomas dropping 33. He's on a scoring tear, but at the... No, I guess they got the W. They got the W. Trailblazers beat the Raptors. DeAndre Ayton, 23 rebounds. There we go, man. There we go. He doing his thing. The Jonte Anthony Edwards definitely facing off. Oh, Asar was the leading scorer last night for the Pistons? Hell yeah. 15, 10, and 3. You know what? We lost, but I love seeing that. I love seeing that, man. It's all stepping stones. Kind of scroll through the rest of this real quickly here. Magic Lakers, that looked like a good game. 26-19 for Anthony Davis. Very nice. All right, guys. That's all we have. Let me know what y'all think about the James Harden trade in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out, my friends.